because I found something crazy.
Yeah, you did,
Good
brother.
for you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this. And you can see their heads. You could see their eyes blinking as the light reflects their eyes.
The entire family has now gone missing.
Get a read on this family. The family has ghosted everybody. They're not responding to interviewers that they made appointments with.
As we saw with this Vegas crash, these things landed in a backyard and didn't hurt anyone. Mostly they hid until they could leave.
Speaking of them
And they
hiding,
didn't probably have to.
have you seen that freaking video? These guys hiding.
Dude, yeah, let's show this. Are you talking about the ones where you see them in the tractor, just like the boy said? That the kid that called the 911 thing in, when he posted that video, he said one of them got in the tractor as if he wanted to try and drive it away. Like this guy, he's so scared he wants to get out of there. He gets behind the wheel of a tractor. But then there's another one who's behind, like ducking, and you can see their heads. You could see their eyes blinking as the light reflects their eyes. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. This isn't the first time we've seen something like this on video, but it's the first time people are believing in it.
Believing it because of the prior evidence, and
Yeah.
because the police cam footage.
And the whistleblower coming out recently, and the UAP program being made public 2-3 years ago. Like there's these levels to it, and that's something that people have a problem with, is that all of these pieces of the puzzle keep falling into place. It makes it seem as though it's too coincidental.
Dude, the whistleblower comes out talking about it, and then, like, what? The next day we hear about this alien crash.
Even though
and
the crash took place a month prior, I have actually seen the police report, May 1st.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
It's so wild. The guy points everything out.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, this one.
really,
This is a
really
great
insane.
video. You see it behind the fence. We're about to show you this if you haven't seen it. Somebody really dissected this video. This is the actual family the night it happened, filming their backyard because they see these things are back there. They get guns. Every single person in this video, if you watch, they all
Has
have a gun on their
freaking
hip.
strap, boy.
They're scared and they go back there to investigate. But once they see that they're still back there, they run the hell
They're
back.
like, laters.
Yeah. But you can see these creatures back
Buddy,
there.
my two friends who will watch this to take a look down, pay attention to two areas. We're going to look down here
man, this is so
on
cool.
the bottom right behind their fence and right up there. But
Yeah.
we're going to first start down here because I found something crazy.
Yeah, you did,
Good
brother.
for you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this.
More mysteries.
To this video.
Look at that.
I know, that's
Out
creepy,
two things
man.
you need to pay attention to right here.
And
which
they zoom in
is
and show
the
it,
head.
guys.
And
Don't
if you look
worry.
really
Fingies
creature,
and an eye,
non-human,
though.
crouching down, and
Yep.
that was its eye I just pointed at. And I want you to pay attention to.
And
what
it
appear
moves
to be
out of the way.
fingers
Oh, yeah,
running
you
up
can
the
see
fence
something's
as
moving
if
behind
it's
the fence.
kneeling
That's not
down
a
or
person.
something and
The
peering
people
out.
are all
and then there
in
they
the
go. See
entranceway.
the fingers. And I think I go back and
And
forth
that's
a couple
right
times
next to
here.
them.
And look at how
Looks to me
crouched
like
down it is. So this thing is tall.
there's
This is a huge
little
thing.
Well, he
other
said 8 to
big
10 feet.
creature
Yeah,
looking through the fence on the bottom there, crouched down. I mean,
That's a good way to show it, is the outline.
maybe I'm
But I don't
wrong,
think the head's that
but-
large,
No, no, no.
perhaps.
Yeah.
tell me.
Well, yeah. When they show
And then
as
there's
it's
his fingers
actually
going
playing.
right up,
Yeah.
There we go.
and
So look, there's
down,
something with like
up,
this
and down.
grayish
This
yellow
looks like
skin.
going up
Yeah,
the
the
fence.
digits
freaking
going up and
hands.
down.
And you see an eye actually
an eye. I
pass
think
by
right here I
that
show you the
That little
that
crack.
opening. Yeah,
the
man.
fingers.
Something's back there.
What's really interesting
We're
about
seeing
this is
Oh, yeah, baby.
it.
They don't even know that it's right there. That's the best part. Is the
Dude,
people
and they're
are
there
oblivious.
right there.
They're right next to it.
So
Yeah, dude, that's not a shadow.
So
That is
see how
an
many
actual
different
physical
lines are looking. So
something
I know
moving
that-
behind the
look at
fence.
top right. Look at the top right now. There's actually
Look at the
a
shadow, though. Yeah.
shadow figure.
What is a
It-
shadow
it
figure?
almost
Like
looks
legit?
it's a-
They say that there's always high strangeness, which is basically ghosts.
Cool.
So
Go
high
ahead.
strangeness
Yeah.
always comes with aliens.
Yep.
What?
How do we know this scientifically? Has this been proven? It has. So there was a group that was funded by the military, the OSAP program, which was ran, and they did
OSAP.
research at the Skinwalker Ranch. They were government-funded
dude, government-funded,
scientists.
yep.
Now, when they were out there, they said that following UFO sightings, there were also, and this was the family that lived there, also gave the same account. But
Yes.
the scientists
I was going to
confirmed
say
it.
they only showed up there because multiple reports of
Yeah.
cattle mutilation.
Oh, yeah.
Of crazy things in the sky of a bunch of nutty stuff.
They said they would. They said that there would be cows like right there, and then they would be doing something and turn around, and it was completely cut up with all the pieces removed,
Or
with no sound.
One of the craziest stories I heard of that is similar. Cows are there, they're all chilling, turn around, go inside, come back out. They're all packed into this like trailer, and there's like 6 of them, literally maybe inches apart. Somehow they were packed into this area, so it would take people
to herd them
a
like
day
that. Yeah.
to freaking herd them all and get the net tight and squeezed into that area.
Yeah.
But
People have
literal
seen
seconds.
cows floating, like being floated up out of off the floor. But these OSAP scientists said that they would see shadow people, they would see creatures that they'd never seen before that were impervious to gunshots, and when they would get hostile, they would try and put them
when
down.
you say creatures, you're saying like giant wolves and
Things like
stuff
that.
like that.
Yeah,
Like crazy,
Scary
crazy
stuff. But there would so inside of the actual residence on the farm, things would be moved, things would disappear. Like it would be right there. You turn around and back, and now your glasses are gone, and you never see them again. Stuff like that. And the cameras would always shut off or fuzz out whenever any of this paranormal activity was taking place. So there's definitely a correlation there, and it's been documented and proven by a government-funded science group at Skinwalker Ranch called OSAP. Take a look at that program if you guys are into this. But yes, so that's interesting. So yeah, show this. Let's show the alien face. You actually see the face. It's a freaking alien face.
Oh, dude.
Everything that people have described over the last 100 years that have been abducted, they all give this damn description, man. There's got to be something to it.
Showcases of being more to the left.
Look at that. There's the freaking eyes. That's the craziest.
It's like standing right there saying, "What's up, dudes?"
And it has big eyes and looking at us.
Very
Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can explain it. And big mouth.
Yeah, there it is.
They're tiny eyes.
Plain as day. Look at that.
Didn't look like he's wearing like a Star Trek outfit
And they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
with like the red.
Brothers looked into the yard where the object landed,
And then
That
the family
spot
went
was
missing for a few
obscured and
days.
blurry, as if by
Which
unknown
that's
form of
another
camouflage.
strange revelation.
Yeah.
The family has ghosted everybody. They're not responding to interviewers that they made appointments with. They're not responding to telephone calls. I don't even know if they're in the house anymore.
So the kid came out and said, "We didn't go missing. This is all a bunch of BS. I have depression. My life's been changed because this.
Please forget
you guys all
about
need to
this
stop
guy."
talking about this.
Yeah.
Just forget it ever happened."
Right.
Yeah.
You know, there's a perfectly good explanation. They're freaking out over all this attention, and so they amscrade, or as others would say, they've been taken by the government, hidden away and interrogated. I mean, this is what the internet's lighting up about.
Today's June 12th. I'm outside my house with my family. You can see people are saying that we disappeared, the news stations. You know, what I learned these couple days, that everything on TV is fake, and especially the news channels. They'll say fake stuff, and it's not true. You know, I already said what I had to say. If you want to believe it. I don't care no more. I just want to, you guys understand, because of you guys I have depression. I have anxiety attacks. And I just want to be normal again. I don't feel okay, guys. And just move on, guys. Forget about it and just bye.
We've seen witness intimidation around this subject for a long time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm not going to speculate on what happened to them.
Don't speculate.
I'm just going to give the beats, though. Think about this is what happened. Police go out there to the 911 call. They end up putting cameras on their property. And they say now, when asked, that it's because they wanted to prevent, weirdos and
Curious folk. Yeah.
But the problem is, this story didn't go live until the first week of June.
So that wouldn't be an issue.
And the camera was taken down 2 weeks prior to this
it
being
going
dropped.
live. Yeah.
So the cameras go up during a time nobody knows it happened. The family then goes missing once the story does go live.
Yeah.
Missing, how do we know that? So there were reporters that were there to speak to them and UFO investigators that said for several days.
Scheduled meetings.
Yeah, there were scheduled meetings. They missed.
Banging on the door.
No one answering.
Calling the phone.
Which, could they be hiding in the house? Sure. But then why did they never turn on the lights at night?
At night, neighbors said the lights were off.
Why didn't anyone ever come or go from the house? They weren't there.
I have been able to confirm noise, the big giant boom that the Ring camera had caught it part of the valley. But there's some more issues with the backyard. Again, I don't want to discount what they're saying, but as far as movement in the house itself or in the rear, the backyard, or even in the trailers, it's been dark. And it's been dark for the last few days. So I'm sure that they may have left town. but I don't know. They may just be laying low.
And Mark, I'll tell you, there's a perfectly good explanation. They're freaking out over all this attention, and so they amscrade, or as others would say, they've been taken by the government.
Something happened in those few days where they weren't home, even though they're claiming to have been now.
So check this out. Let's say you live with me. This happens to us, and we're like, oh, we were at our freaking grandparents' house. I was at my friend Julie's house. What? I would just say, what's what?
That's right. They won't say anything.
Why?
He wants us to forget about it. And this is after them not being home for several days. So whether you want to call it missing or not, they weren't there. And we have, there's witnesses in the area that said nobody was in the house for several days. The lights weren't turned on. Nobody came or went. They come back now after this period of time, and they take a video saying, everyone stop talking about this.
Happened.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
My life is ruined. That's creepy. And it makes me feel like someone may have spoken to them and said, shut up.
I think the exact video was, guys, just forget about it. Was that good?
Yeah.
Lieutenant. That's how it ended.
Yeah, in the reflection of his glasses, you can see
when he looks
Air
up.
Force General.
Yeah. No, you see one of the men in black.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
He's like, is that good? Agent J. You don't remember that in the end of the video?
Yeah, but they took that out.
Yeah.
No. Please,
now it just
lest
says,
anyone believe that's what really happened in the video. We're just riffing. So
no, my thing's real.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
But speculation.
Let's not muddy the waters any further.
Right. Now let's speculate. What do you think happened during the days they weren't there? And why are they now, a person who posted a video to say, hey, this is what happened, why is he now saying, forget about this?
There's a few possibilities, right? The obvious, easy one is, hey, they've getting all this coverage. The kid does have depression and some anxiety, and he's like, this is too much. I can't even freaking,
And he's been attacked on every social media platform you can
everybody's
imagine.
saying, everybody's going around, you're a liar. Why are you making this up?
Names.
Yeah.
It's like pretty gross what's going on. So speculate for a moment.
One is
he's
just over it, dude.
Okay.
He's like, okay, we saw some aliens. It was nuts.
Okay.
We stayed at grandma's. Shit was
to
crazy.
avoid the press.
I'm over it.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's one option.
Yeah. Another is the cops didn't tell anybody about this for a minute.
Yep.
Kept it close to the vest.
They did. I was told
even
from people that work in the police force that people assigned to that area weren't even told that it happened, that had no idea. So this wasn't something that they put out wide. The officers involved knew, but even the people that was their beat weren't aware of this.
Let me ask you this. How many times have you seen a body cam video of somebody of a cop going and breaking into a guy's backyard or breaking into their house? Get on the floor, whatever. How many videos?
Millions of them online. Yeah.
And so why is it in this video that they have to black out when they go in their backyard because it's private property?
Oh, that's an interesting question. You're right.
Yeah.
Possibly it's an open investigation, and because it's private property,
But they
they're
don't
using it
say
as an
because
excuse.
it's an open
They don't.
investigation.
They don't.
They say because it's private property. So you think the people who uploaded the video, the TikTok of showing their backyard, doesn't want the police cam footage of their backyard being shown?
Is that the video that was originally blacked out? Because the police officer is standing in front of them during that video.
Is the police officer there?
Yes, you can see he is the top left person. You can see the uniform, the brown Metro uniform.
Really?
Yeah. So that might actually be the footage that we weren't allowed to see originally that has now been released because the beings weren't there the first time they released footage. All that was cut out. So that might actually be it.
Huh.
That's something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So, but my thought is that body cam footage might have, dare I say, the fucking good.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, what about this? The police said that they didn't send more officers there a few days later, but someone saying that they were officers came to investigate.
Not to mention the blacked out SUVs strolling through.
There might be a reason for that. One of the reporters says that
has
he
a black
drove around
SUV.
a black SUV.
One guy.
But what was your read when you were parked out front for hours and hours?
Yeah, so I'll admit I drive a black SUV.
Okay, there you go. We can explain the black SUVs away now.
The police also said they weren't the ones that roped off the area and quarantined it the following days.
He said the aliens did that.
Some government agency or people saying that they were police did it, but the police themselves said that was not us. This was something that had come out.
What did Tina say here?
I heard he has a YouTube channel now. Some are asking, why would he have a channel if he wants to be left alone? Good question.
Yeah,
and maybe
it's he wanted to originally post and share, and then maybe he got scared, or
That's
maybe
what
he
I'm
just
thinking.
he got bullied to death, and he's like, I'm over it, dude.
It could be one or the other.
Yeah.
I do think that again, someone showed up pretending to be police officers, putting cameras on their property, whether they wanted them there or
Maybe
not.
he's just genuinely in fear of his life. Who knows?
Yeah, he seemed upset in that in that
Oh,
last
yeah.
video.
Oh, yeah.
He seemed like someone had told him to shut his mouth.
Yeah. To cut it out.
Which is scary. And again, we're speculating. We don't know. We would love to know, and we appreciate that this guy came forward with this. I hate that people attacked him for it.
Yeah, it's gross.
When we have so much evidence around this, like Scary Movie, where the aliens are actually walking past the screen.
Yeah.
That's not enough
Yeah,
for
no,
some
that's
people.
not-
Home video tonight from a ranch outside Sydney, Australia. Watch very carefully now. There.
Enough for some people.
We've seen actual UFO footage of freaking flying saucers flying past a military jet, right? And the guy explaining what he's seeing as they're flying past, trying not to say exactly what they are. That is some of the clearest footage of UFOs ever.
Yeah.
And people still don't believe in them.
I can see like lines coming. Down below, but I can't see anything below it. One looking outside is kind of like a blackish, I'm going to call it like a container. I can't really tell though what the shape is. It's just so slow and so small and you can't see it until you're so close. I'd honestly be worried about hitting it before you know it was there. I see strings hanging down below, but I don't see anything below it. I'm going to call it a borer. You can definitely see strings hanging down below, but I don't see anything below it.
Dude, even the police, when they were there, there's a video of one of the police officers asking pedestrians driving by. He's like, hey, did you see anything fall out of the sky?
Yeah.
And here's the important part.
What's clear, they're taking this call seriously.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others what they saw.
I would normally discount it as nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it.
He said, the only reason I'm even asking is because my partner said he saw something.
Yeah.
So if your partner didn't say he sees something, you'd just write it off as nonsense.
Yes,
huh?
they would.
And that's the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend that lives in town. She said that she saw it that night and thought it was just a magnificent shooting star, and she made a wish. What about the point that he made when the craft came down, that he said he couldn't see it, not because
It's
it was
blurry,
but
yeah.
the area where it went down was blurred, as if it was camouflaged, where you could see through it or behind it, just like the helicarriers in
Well, if they have
the
camouflage,
MCU.
why
Yeah.
don't they use it all the time?
Yeah, I think that's a good point. So I wonder if they're like, if
Like-
they're fallible like humans, like they're going along. Like,
Hey guys, if you like that highlight for the full video, click right here.
and for related content, click right here.
And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Love you guys. Laters.